It's the video capturing a robbery inside a Houston taco shop, ending in gunfire. Not by the suspect, seen here holding what appeared to be a handgun, but this man, an armed customer who fatally shot the suspected robber. Houston police say they've now spoken with the customer, who shot the masked man multiple times inside a local taqueria. It started when police say the man walked inside, then demanded money from more than half a dozen patrons. But video shows as the man walks towards the door, a customer opens fire, watching the gunman collapse, then walking over and firing more shots at point-blank range. Police saying after consulting with the Harris County District Attorney, the case is now being referred to a grand jury, raising the question of whether this was self-defense.
The initial shots appear unquestionably justified under Texas's self-defense law. However, you get into a gray area as the attacker flees and the shooter seems to track him down. And the argument would be that as the robber is laying there on the ground, he didn't pose a threat warranting deadly force. But a defendant could argue a number of different things, such as you don't know for sure if any of your bullets hit, or maybe even the robber is playing possum, or he may jump up and shoot.
Police say upon retrieving the stolen cash, the shooter returned it to customers. Then the man realizes the weapon used for the robbery wasn't even a working gun.
The fact that this gun that the alleged robber had ended up not even being real has no effect here.
For purposes of self-defense, as long as it reasonably appeared to be a firearm, that's enough of a threat of deadly force to justify deadly force in return.
Police confirmed the deceased masked man was 30-year-old Eugene Washington of Houston. The identity of the shooter has not been released since that man hasn't been charged.
All right, Morgan Chesky joins us now live from Dallas. Morgan, a lot going on with that video, a lot going on with this case. The gun, as you mentioned, that the robber had was reported as fake, but the man who fired his weapon had no idea that was the case. Is he going to be in any type of legal trouble, or is this a classic stand your ground case? I know you were talking about this with Danny.
Right, Tom, experts say it's a classic stand your ground or self-defense case up until a certain point. Now, the fact that this gun wasn't real is not that important because at the time in which this crime was being perpetrated, it appeared to be a working firearm. And experts say that the gray area comes with those multiple shots that were fired after that suspect went down, as it appeared he was retreating from the crime scene inside that taco shop. That is what this grand jury is going to be scrutinizing in the days ahead when it comes to this particular case.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.